Tales of Adventure. Anthony is stepping up. Anthony is actually playing 4-Axis. This is a deck you're familiar with, right, Jono?
Yes, I actually played this deck before it actually became popular at the YCS New Jersey, the last one.
Now, looking at his deck list, Jono, do you see anything that stands out, or does it look standard to you?
Now, what really stands out to me is that the fact that he is running Onslaught of the Fire Kings. It's a card that I tried teching in, but I didn't have much success with. And, I mean, he doesn't run like a Raven or something for him to actually gain great advantage from it, but it is a good card just to speed it up, just to get Firefish to that graveyard or get a Firefish to that field to XYZ as soon as possible.
Now, what's your he's running Goyoku. What's your thought on that?
When I played Goyoku, I didn't have much success with it. It is a good card. I mean, it is another 5 formation. It is something to search out, but I just didn't like the tactic of just holding the spell face down. Most of the time, they would find an out to it, a black rose, something to get rid of it that would just make it less ineffective. And it basically, at that point, it was just another clogger for my back rows.
Yeah, for those that don't know, the Goku is... I mean, it basically oppresses a back row, right?
Yeah. It's kind of pretty much locks down. Pretty much what happens is you activate it, you target one set back row card, spell a trap, and then it locks it down. They can't chain in the card either. So, I mean, it just pretty much sits there as long as Goyoku sits face up.
Another thing with this card that they can't respond to the activation.
That's correct. Now,
okay, looks like they're ready, so I'm going to go ahead and start the clock. There goes the 15 minutes right there. Sorry about that. You guys can get back to your discussion. I apologize for interrupting.
All right, so
it's hard to see what happens to those big dice.
Oh, yeah, we need the big dice. Yeah, I'll go get the big dice. You guys commentate. I'll be right back.
Looks like Anthony's going to go first.
Yeah, I think he had a 7. I'm not sure what Ernest had, but yeah, he's starting out with a dragon. Now, hopefully he has that Tenki or Tensu.
That'll be the ideal. That'll be a pretty good play to start.
That is the ideal place to start out with a dragon.
And he did not start. He did not start anything.
But I mean, he could have a Tensin down, and if he doesn't activate a Tensin and damage step, he can still get that dragon effect off.
Looks like he has a Deep Prison, Mr. Gelato Wabaku.
Wow, Ernest opened up with the nuts. If he has the cat,
there you go.
Well, there he goes. He's gonna get the cat because he has the Mr. Gelato.
Warning. That was pretty good. That's pretty key.
Yeah, it's a great opener card.
See, now with Madoches, even if you warn on the card, it just goes back to the hand. Yeah. So it's a pretty annoying effect.
It is, but I mean, he doesn't get the effect of search also at the same time.
But he does get the effect of ticket though.
Yes.
So technically, he didn't really. He just lost 2,000 life points.
Yeah, he lost 2,000 life points. He didn't get the searcher, and now Ernest is most likely going to search out that cat, knowing he has that Messenger Gelato play. See, yeah, he's going to either get the Messenger Gelato or the Mew.
So if he had Messenger Gelato in hand, he'd grab the Mew.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He would grab the Mew. Pretty much he wants to go that play. And now that he's seen that warning is gone, that makes it huge for that Mew Messenger Gelato play.
So Anthony needs to update his score because of the 2,000. But looking at Ernest's build, I'm pretty surprised he only wants one Hook Cake.
Yeah, that's a really powerful card. I mean, and especially in that deck, which is a very slower paced deck that needs more power cards. For him to run one of that card that's very surprising by me.
Before the tournament started, me and Mike asked him his reasoning behind Hook Cake, and what was his response?
Yeah, he felt that it was that it died in his hands a lot, and that when he needed, he could search it out.
Okay.
And I could see that to some degree, but I kind of feel like you need at least 2 of them just to add a little bit of consistency.
Yeah.
It's.
I guess it's one way of running a deck that maybe I'm not used to.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that just because he's been playing the deck for almost over a year or more, since the deck has been come out, that he has a little more experience over us as far as consistency-wise. But, I mean, that card, just reading it on text, just makes you want to run 3 or 2 at least.
It makes it seem like it's one of the best cards in the deck.
Yeah. It's such a power card for that deck. I mean, maybe not abusing it is a good thing. I don't know. I mean, maybe he sees something we don't. But as far as I know, me personally would run the 2.
Well, he runs 2 Spell Striker.
Yes.
So,
now that card is basically in there just to help with that Invoker play, help the OTK.
Yeah. And I guess it's another target for Rhoda, beyond just the Messenger Lotto.
Yes.
So basically what he could do is basically Mew into like a Who Cake, bring Spell Striker out, Who Cake's effect, or Volker, and just make a instant Tiramisu.
Yeah, instant tiramisu, pretty much.
Okay, so Anthony started off after some discussion, I think, over the warning play.
Looks like some more people appeared, right?
Yeah,
The one guy.
Got a couple more. So what did Anthony bring out? What's that? What card is that? That is a snake, a dragon.
A dragon and a bear.
Yeah, a dragon and a bear.
Both being level 4s. No target for bear to destroy. And Snake's effect here, I'll go ahead and put that up on the screen. I keep calling it Snake Dragon. It's just dragon's just a big snake. So there you go. Once per turn, you can activate a fire formation spell or trap card. When you do, you can set one fire formation trap directly from your deck. Once per turn, you can. Now, just so you guys know, he does run 3 of the Tensen. That is the only trap that he runs. So that's basically just the power card, right?
Well, the only fire formation trap card he runs.
Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, but for Dragon's effect.
Yeah, for just so he can get that for Dragon is really ideal.
And is that a Tiger King that he went into? I can't see with the glare there.
Yeah, that is a Tiger King. So we're just gonna search out that Tenki.
Gotcha. So now he can go ahead and get a card to hand.
Now it looks like Anthony's got the ball rolling here. He's got his fire formation and fire fist effects going off. And now Tenki going to 3 is such a crucial thing too. Having 2 is such a buzzkill, but having 3 and being able to draw into it but easier and faster, and also searching 1 and having 2 still in the deck is such a crucial thing.
And we're probably pretty sure that one of those is a set Tensen. Did he search the Tensen with? No, he did not, because he had to go into Tiger King in order to search out that Tenki.
Yeah, he wasn't able to open up with a Tenki at the same time.
Tiger King runs right into that D prison, so Tiger King will get removed and material will go to the graveyard.
Back on Tenki, I was pretty surprised that they put it back to 3, just because Konami kind of contradicted themselves in an article they wrote a couple years ago, saying that if a card's run in multiple decks as a staple, that's a card that they're gonna hit. Yeah. And Tenki's run in a lot of decks.
Yeah.
Ernest summons the Mew, brings out the Messenger Lotto. Sorry about that.
Go ahead. So the Messenger Lotto, he books moons the Mew, so the Messenger Lotto will not get its effect to search.
Now, he knew, though, that the Messenger Lotto was in hand. Why not book the Mew when the Mew comes out?
Well, I think the Mew, regardless, as long as it hits the field, it will still activate its effect. Then at that point, giving the Dolce player the option to make a different play. So now that the Messenger Lotto does hit, it does need that face-up beast monster to search.
Okay, so even with face down, it's still a beast, and Messenger Lotto can...
No, Messenger Lotto cannot search. It actually needs that beast face up.
Oh, okay. So I guess probably the play would be is to book that Mew so the Messenger Lotto couldn't come out.
Yep.
Okay. Looks like Ernest was a little fast in bringing out that Messenger Lotto, though.
Yeah. Impulse.
Mew Messenger Lotto almost at the same time.
No change for you, buddy.
Sorry.
Now, when I went out front, Anthony did not know the warning Dolce brings him back to the hand. He said he was pretty salty about that.
Oh, wow. Then he learned the hard way.
He said he went warning that.
Yeah, especially knowing that Mew is a card, because
can chain the Wabaku.
Now, Anthony hits the Wabaku as opposed to the ticket. Maybe just that mystery of that set card to blind MST something back there.
Yeah.
There's that tech card that you were saying about the Onslaught.
Yeah.
See what he brings out.
I want to assume he's going to bring out a gorilla. Something more dead.
Or a boar or a buffalo.
Yeah, a boar or buffalo. Yeah, he can ram it and then search, which is not that bad.
That's the Emerald Blade one?
Yeah, so it looks like that Onslaught, it can special summon one Fire Beast, Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast monster from your deck. So basically all of Anthony's deck, for the most part.
Yeah.
All of them, yeah. We got 13 monsters, all that can be brought up by Onslaught.
Now, what would your ideal play be here? Maybe Gorilla pop the ticket, go into Cardinal?
Well, I might, depending on what Spore's attack. The one he searched out with the...
pop the Jito.
Here, I'll pull that up here. Let me get Anthony's.
I got Anthony's deck list right here, so just keep
Okay.
on this if you want.
So the ideal play for me would probably have been slam my my boar into the messenger gelato, and then get something. But I mean, even still, this play's still also good.
Yeah, Cardinal's really good. It's their original tiramisu.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, though, he blind MST'd, and I thought,
Now,
how did he get rid of the ticket there? Did he use
Cardinal's effect.
Cardinals
effect,
effect, targeting the messenger gelato and the ticket.
Okay, so both cards. So the blind MST really was just to prevent whatever mystery of set card that was. So that he
Could have been a
both
warning,
cards.
bottomless. What's Cardinal's attack?
Yeah, it's right there. It
Yeah,
looks like
it's 18.
it's 18.
Yeah.
It's 22 defense.
It's,
Not a big attack on it. But I guess with that
cool.
kind of effect, you couldn't have it.
Yeah.
You couldn't have it more than 1900. Okay, so Badgeline comes out.
he Dark Soul first.
Yeah, he dark called the Cardinal away, along with the Mew.
So now searching out that hoot cake. So like we talked about earlier, like how Ernest said earlier, he can search out that hoot cake. So
Yeah,
he's got
whenever
3.
he needed it, it looks like he's ready to explode and win.
So we can't maybe discount his rationale yet.
How many cards in hand does Anthony have? Just one?
He's just got one card in hand. He's got one set card.
He's gonna need at least a Wolf Bark to stay in the game. Top deck Wolf Bark Tanky to stay in the game. If he already has it.
Yeah, he's running low on cards. So this is where...
Okay, so is that a bear?
Yes.
Yeah, that is a bear. He's
Yeah.
going to get effect, so he's going to get that advantage back.
So now he can roll a little bit. He can search out probably a Tenki,
Yeah.
I would guess. Needs to get those cards in
Tell
hand.
him to Ernest. Oh, there you go.
The only problem here, though, for Anthony is he's only at 2,500 life points. We only have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. Ernest is at 7,800.
So technically, if Ernest wanted to be a scumbag, he can just...
He could stall.
Yeah,
He
could
could just stall.
But he is not aware of the time, though, so he probably would not put himself in that situation.
He could stall, but Anthony has a lot. He runs the black ship. He runs the cowboy. It's still a lot of that's over 5,000 life points to catch up.
And with Hoot Cake in his hand, it's... Oh, he can bounce the monsters in the grave, so Hoot Cake could be dead. Because Hoot Cake does need a monster in grave to remove, right?
Yep, it does.
So that was a pretty good play by Anthony.
Yeah, that's a great call by Anthony.
Man, he still needs to put some points on the board here. Because that Cardinal's only, what, 1,800?
Yeah.
1,800 attack? So... Oh, it does look like... Is that a Tensu? Tensu on the field, so he'll be able to extra normal summon?
Yeah, he normal summoned the dragon.
You normal summon the bear that turn,
Okay.
then extra normal summon the dragon.
And that's how he made the Cardinal. Okay.
Are we live? Because this is offline here.
So we're able to connect to chat, reconnecting in 0 seconds.
It says that we're still on, but I think we probably dropped a frame. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop the cast and start right back up again at a little